Get it in, shall we? Let's get it in. Boom, baby, boom. Rise and shine. It's your morning motivation time. Your host with the most is Marky Saint. That's right. I got my outfit on, looking good. Then a motherfucker. And getting the show on the road. And I'm like, you know what? I'm about to smoke, so I might as well do the morning motivation. But more importantly, we're about to show myself and you show yourself what you're really made out of. That's what we're going to talk about this morning. Is like, can you show yourself a different side of yourself instead of keep showing yourself your patterns? This is going to be huge, but let's get into it, shall we? Yes, that's me, Mark Saint. I love this little thing. Got my blunt, got my morning, got my motivation. Let's get it on, shall we? Whew. Yes, bless your boy Marky Saint. Every morning rising and shining, finding it within myself to make myself do things. What is up with this weed? Not hitting? What's up with my blunt, yo? It's not hitting? Did I pack it too hard or what? Hold up. I don't know. But we're getting into this, shall we? All right. It's day one or pregame for the MJ Biz conference, right? Your boy's saying already went in there day one. You can watch the video from yesterday and watch the overly anxious security guard walk me throughout the whole fucking convention because press isn't due that day. And I was handling my press, you know, showing off the behind the scenes setups and getting out my flyers. And the whole boy jumped all over me. He didn't physically jump all over me, but he followed me the whole way. And I was just like, that's a lot of energy today. People are going to try to stop you, but are you going to start you? And that's going to be the biggest thing. Is I said, do you see yourself? Something's not right with my joint. Hold up. Something's not right with this joint. Hold up. I'm driving all over the road. Hold up. Hold up. There we go. Starting to get a little bit without me driving all over the road. There we go. Little by little, folks. Little by little. That's how we're going to do this. Chopping it each day. Trying to find a different pattern in our lives. Yo, if you're watching the show, we're going to have to show ourselves that we can do things that we don't normally do. Like dress up in our Sunday best, get there early. Get a little motivation and show up. They say half of life is showing up. Most of us, we ain't showing up in our lives, right? We're still comfortable. So what we do is we play the same game. We want to do the same to get the same results. And it's so hard to be able to transfer your energy into inner me, right? Something that I can tell myself and will myself to do something that I wouldn't normally do. You know how hard it is to get off your pattern? Most of us don't know what pattern to take, so we don't change patterns. Pretty interesting, right? We have our whole habit right in front of us. We almost can predict every day what our habits will be and what we're going to do. I'm going to go to the same gas station, get the same cigarettes. I'm going to go to the same bar, say what's up to Sally. I think she's working today. I'm going to go Taco Tuesdays. It's Tuesday today. Let me go get that taco special. We're following a regime. A regiment that we have almost so heartedly swore to. Even though we get to choose it, we keep choosing the same. And in a world where every day could be something different and we could show up and be different, we go back to being the same. And that's why we're having this conversation this morning. We don't want the same no more. For all those that are getting the show, we want different results. I want to show up and show out. I want to be able to see myself up early and wearing nice clothes and going to conventions and being respected and doing interviews and talking to some high-powered people. That's where I want to be at. This is why I'm going there. I'm putting my energy into the place I want to be. And a lot of people, they ain't doing that, bro. Their energy stays on their phone. Their energy stays on a meme. We are holding ourselves down, and instead of holding it down, we're holding ourselves down, and we got nothing but ourselves to blame. It's our patterns, bro. We can call it habits. We can call it addictions. That's right. But the truth of it is, it's a pattern. And as human beings, we are extremely repetitive, bro. We want to do the same things over and over and expect more money, expect to lose weight, expect love to appear, and I think that's the biggest lie of it all, right? It ain't gonna appear until you put some energy into it. It's more than just wishful thinking. It's wishful working, bro. I'm wishfully working this event, hoping that people are going to call me. I wishfully put out my flyers on every table, hoping I could generate some kind of sales. And now I'm headed to the pre-trial, the pre-game, the pre-day, because really it starts tomorrow, hoping somebody will be in the game with me, bro. Hoping that I can show up and then I can have someone to meet, something to happen. Now, obviously, this it's a pre-day kind of pre-game situation, but it's also manifestation, right? I want to put my energy into something and say, hey, this is what's about to transpire. This is what I'm about to do to make my life different. And if you want something to happen, a different result, you're going to have to try a different pattern. It's not easy, but that's why I said show yourself that you can do a different thing. Now, mind you, I just learned this morning, actually. Testosterone makes the hard task kind of lifting A-bales, doing hard work. The hormone comes in and it soothes us from the excruciating pain of hard work. There's a little bit of relief and a soothing sensation we get once we've accomplished a task that we didn't think we could do. That's going to be the tough part, is being able to will yourself in a situation where it's easy once you've seen yourself do it multiple times. Like I do the morning motivation every time. I'm like, that ain't hard. That's not a challenge. The challenge is to challenge yourself. That's going to be the hardest one, because most of us are going to be like, I'd rather be comfortable. I'm really good right now. I saved up enough money. I've ate enough meals. I can afford my meals. It's enough. Read this morning, if you're going to do 200, it was 10%. If you're going to spend $200 at Apple, why do you invest $20 into Apple? While you're buying products, you're making the companies rich, bro. And instead of enriching ourselves, we just hand our money over and we save nothing for ourselves. We just want what we want right now. We talked about the monkey trap yesterday. It's not easy to will yourself into a different direction. This morning I went and saw my cousin, and he's dating a whole nother chick. They've caught some vibes, and now his whole life, he still got his kids, but he's got a whole new chick. How many of us are willing to make new friends? How many of us are willing to date someone new? How many of us are willing to start a new business? It took me forever to get Print in an Hour up and running, bro. It didn't just fall out of the sky. I came upon it after Prints by Saints, after Designs by Saints, after Shirts by Saints. They started to evolve, and everybody's like, you should have everything on shirts. Got everything on shirts. What do you call it? Mostly Saints. Why do you call it that? Printing mostly everything. There it is. The pivot. We're going to have to pivot ourselves and orient ourselves inside this square circle called life. when they call it a square circle in the ring, because you keep going in a circle inside of a square and you're boxing your way out, trying to create space when you're pressed up against the cage. Just like MMA, you don't want to be cornered into the cage, bro. You want to be free. Free to be able to see anything that you want to see. And I wanted you to see yourself. Do something different. Not grab your phone in the morning. I dare you. Not drinking coffee. I dare you. Not yelling, but breathing. Breathing over yelling? Sounds like a good idea to me. Not rushing, but finding patience. Not hating, but finding love. When you're hating on somebody, you obviously are jealous of something that they're doing and you're not. This one guy said he used to have to, it was just him and this guy in his field. And he was like, every time this guy showed up, he cursed. And then one day he was both on the panel and he got to meet dude. And he was just like, you know, I really didn't like you for a long time. And he said, what? Yeah, man, I hated your guts. I said, why? And he said, because you were so much better at me than this. He said, that's hilarious. I was jealous of you because you were better at doing the other thing that I was weak at. That's where we're at. Sharpening our knives. Polishing our act. Polish your act, bro. Have some nice school clothes to wear. Thanks, Tommy Hilfiger. Have your appearance. The girls say they notice that about you. Your teeth, your hair, your smell. You know, there's so much about us that we are being underneath and we're trying to be pretending like it's not important. It's important. What you choose is important. How you act is important. People want to know, are you sane enough? We want to first know if you're not. So obviously if I took a shower and I caught a fresh fade, I'm not homeless. I can afford my meals. But even if you can't afford the gas to get here, it's still showing. I'll tell you how many times I showed up to an event with no gas money to get there. But I kept showing up. I kept working the floor. Every convention, always working it. Before I even had flyers to show for it. Why? Because I was learning, bro. I was learning. I just found out today that Homeboy's making, one of my friends hired him for my festival, making $550 an hour or something, or a day or something. Something ridiculous. Like he's made $55,000, bro, from this one connection. I love connections. I love networking. I'm grateful that someone got something out of it. You know what I mean? Anyway, he's working his ass off, but he worked his ass off a whole year before that inside the warehouse, learning how to fix LED screens, learning how to hang the lights. He had to learn how to be a P1 before he would. You had to be a P3 before you're a P2 before you're a P1. For most motherfuckers, they just want to skip the levels. They want to skip the work. I found one of my girls working the floor, bro. I couldn't believe it. She still had her makeup on wrong, and she was working the floor, and I was just like, ain't that about a bitch? Don't want to serve tables, but you'll work a floor bending over with a box cutter, setting up furniture. They say choose your heart. Marriage is hard. Being single is hard. You know, go through a divorce. That's hard. There are so many things that people are doing and they're not realizing how hard it's going to be on them later. It took me putting on 3 pair of pants to know that I got fat this morning. That's right. Your boy Saint got fat. I got to go on a diet through Christmas or after Christmas because I know I'm eating them cookies. So it's just one of those things where I've chosen my hard. And now it's hard for me to find a belt. I've put the cookies in my mouth. I have also done the walks. Which one have I done more was apparent to my belts this morning, bro. and my pants, my dress pants. I had to go to a 40. Couldn't even fit the 38s. Getting fat. I thought it looked great yesterday. It felt great. Looked great. All in our minds. Is it nobler in the mind? You know, that's what is that? That's Hamilton, or is it? No, it's King Henry. It's Henry VIII. Is it nobler in the mind? You know, that's where we're at. We have a noble mind, and I think that we get jealous with it. We waste our energy on overthinking and worry, and I am so guilty of it. And I try to just sit there and say, I could be designing something right now. I could be learning something right now. I can keep the diet of my mind steady, and then I can start keeping the diet of my belt steady. You know what I mean? Like, I can't just keep yo-yoing up and down. When I get depressed, I gain weight, bro. I eat my feelings. I soothe myself with meals. They're touchdowns. Spent $50 on a meal yesterday. It's a touchdown. Got some deals, eat some meals. That's how I operate. I started getting a lot of deals, and when I'm in my magazine, and I started to get fat. I started taking naps. Your boy was feeling comfortable, and it's a killer. I have to challenge myself. I want to know what I'm made out of. You know what I mean? Here, let me go to this. West King. Let me just go this way then. I want to know what I'm made out of, and that's what I wanted you to know yourself. You know thyself. It's so important to know yourself and know your habits and know what you're addicted to, and know your patterns, and know how your response is, and work on that. Lead with love. Watch your whole life fucking transform when you're coming in with an attitude of gratitude and pleasantries, and you've been working on your auras. And I'm not just talking about crystals. I'm not talking about people faking it. I'm talking about acting in a way where, and I was watching the actor studios. We are all acting in some way. You know, I saw one girl when I was buying the food yesterday, $50 on the Stefanos, baby. Yeah, new logo, new banner, new shirts. I'm gonna get some orders from them. It's a blessing, and I've seen them started since 1998. It's a 25-year anniversary. I can't believe I've been out of school for 25 years. 42 years old, 40-inch waist. Grateful I still have my hair and teeth, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm happy. These guys are just do whatever the fuck they want. Oh, man, come on now. Standing at the corner but not crossing the walk, bro. You are causing my show to fail. It's up to me, straight up. It's meant to be. It's up to me. Thanks, Richard Bajan. Rest in peace. You know, it's up to us. We're gonna have to find a way inside of ourselves every day and figure it out. And that's gonna be the toughest part, is trying to figure it out, figure ourselves out, figure out a way to make a little moolah, baby. Figure out a way to get our attitude right. You know what I mean? Something to get us to jumpstart ourselves. And I mean, I don't know how you do it to yourself. I do it couple my ways. Oh shit, that's my stickers. Stickers in an hour. Showing off the Ninja Karaoke stickers. They're fucking dope. They're the homies. It's just it's one of those things where when you're in your life and you're sitting there, you have an opportunity to not just sit, you know? There's an opportunity to not just quit. And that's something I work on all the fucking time, bro. Is how do I get myself, will it to be in the game and show up with these multi-millionaires, billionaires doing the fuck now in the weed game, super pro, sign up earlier, fight and get in tooth and nail to get my photo on and sign up early so that I do have a badge. And I get in trouble yesterday for being probably the only person on press to show up yesterday, right? Like, I'm on it. And we're headed to the Western for some of the conferences, right? So tomorrow's the true day for MJ Biz conference. I'll go live at the conference. That's why I went live today, because I didn't know what I was about to walk into. But this is the pre-show forums. We got some MJ Biz finance forums. Let me get this dude away from me. NJ Finance forums, Hemp and CBD forum, Science Symposium, Marketing forum, Business forum. Oh shit, please don't get in the red. Associates Day. I almost grabbed my laptop, but I prefer taking notes. I'm a note taker. I like it from hand to notebook. Although I don't have a notebook, and I swore to myself that I was going to look for one, and then I've lost some, and then I found the other ones, and slacking. Man, shit. Now I'm high. Now I gotta wake the fuck up and get myself just a little notepad, bro. That would change this whole game right now. I'm getting a notepad. So that's the point. These things start at 8:30. They're going to 5, 8:30 a.m. to 5. That's quite a spell. So I am gonna give me another motherfucking notepad. I'm gonna fix this topic. I'm gonna have to figure it out. That's it. Figure it out. Like I've been doing in this speech this morning. Practicing what I preach. Getting her done. Son, it ain't gonna get done itself. So I gotta make it happen. And that's what I want everybody to be able to make it happen for themselves. I think that's the biggest key. It's not like I have the key and I'm holding it, you know? I don't have the key. You have the key to yourself, and you have to unlock yourself. And that's going to be the tough part. There ain't going to be just one way. You're going to have to find several ways and several times to initiate yourself. That's going to be a hard motherfucking bargain, because we are so stuck in our ways. And it's like you almost have to out-talk yourself. You have to hype yourself up. There is a certain amount of hormones that happen. There's hormones that go down when you're pumping yourself up. They do in the Superman pose. I don't know if you guys ever seen that before, but when you put your hands on both your hips and you hold the position like a Wonder Woman and stand there. I did this morning and yesterday, and it pumps. You literally, even your way you shift yourself, you know, talk about show yourself that you can arch your back and get yourself in a different position. I used to do it just a lot, just because it makes me switch my mood. Instead of the slouchy stoner, I'm limped over. Sorry saying that. Limped over. I'm slouching, you know. I get my arc in my back and get in the middle of it and say, you know, hey, I'm here, man. No, like me, I'm here. I'm enough. And that's something that I don't know if you guys practice mantras either, but I be slaying the mantras, bro. I'll be on it, and not in some let's get rich mantras or slay all day or fuck them, I'm the best. I don't do those kind of mantras anymore, or any of that kind of hostile mantraing, if you can call it that. I'm talking about doing actual. You're showing up for a reason. Right? You know, you're making connections. Make the connections count. Who do you want to connect with? You don't know. How do you want to be impactful? Taking notes. How do you know what I mean? Like, I mean, you got this. You've done this before. You got this. You've done this before. You got this is way better than I'm the best. And showing up is way better than sitting at home. It's a combination of it, and I don't think we really get that in our lives. We kind of just, oh yeah, man, I'm just, going another day, shooting another Tuesday. Today's my mother's birthday, bro. My mom's birthday, and I got her the perfect present that she can't stop talking about. I got her a toaster. That's right, and she loves it. Loves it. Called people, talked about it. You know what I mean? Like, dude, you gotta just see the little bit of lining in everything. For most of us, we're doing too much, you know, and it's not enough when it's plenty enough. It's plenty for all of us. All we have to do is accept that we gotta put some effort into some skin in the game. We're gonna have to man up, right? For reals, you're gonna have to find it within you to motivate yourself. And ain't nobody else gonna tell you that. They're gonna tell you 6-minute abs or 5-minute abs. They're gonna tell you take these pills. They're gonna tell you a whole bunch of shit. What you got to do is tell yourself. All those other conversations, like I was talking about yesterday, have they been pleasant? Only you know. You know, and that's a very interesting thing. I wonder if I can film this in here today. Las Vegas Convention Center. Yeah, baby. Getting into Western with the Westgate here because that's where the forums are. This is a pre-forum situation. Yep, I got it, Westgate. Boom, baby, boom. Yeah, we're figuring it out. You know, our lives, ourselves, we got to figure it out. And most of us know, I'm already in the wrong spot. How to motivate ourselves. We know how to comfort ourselves for sure. We know how to fake happy ourselves for sure. But it's this hard work, you know, the concentrated work of I'm going to work on my breathing, and I'm going to work on my posture, and I'm going to work on the way I treat people, and I'm going to put more effort into my words and responses. And I'm not only talking to myself here, I'm talking about legit talking to yourself and self-talking till you get the best product of yourself. I think that's it. You know, it's the people, you know, not the product. It's the people. And in being better people, we got to work on it. You know, that's what Mostly Saints is all about. That's the manager garage. I'm definitely not in the right spot, but I'll park out here. I love this little parking lot. So, you know, for all of you that get, even the one person that's watching right now, I'm almost done with like 30 minutes of sound. I might go live later. I don't know what is this forums setup is about. I know it's here at the Westgate, so I'm just gonna go to the forums, take some notes, get to learn, schmooze, rub elbows. You know, there's a party tonight. You already know, though. It's fucking on and popping. We're gonna be at the Cali Mansion, Cali Weed Mansion, the Cali Mansion again. The old Tyson Ranch Mansion again, having a good one, you know what I'm saying? Just on a good one, making it happen, son. You know, staying blessed, not stressed, having to literally find the shine, you know, and remind myself that the time is now. Something important's about to happen. So it's good to be calm in the moment, taking a little bit of Robert De Niro's advice to his grandson, and say, stay calm, man, because even when you're up and the chips can fall, you know, stay calm, enjoy the moment, don't get too much into it, don't get too hyper manic, you know, just enjoy it. This too shall change. And everybody else agreed, including Tom Hanks. So it's your boy Marky Saint, pulling up like what, parking in the Westgate, finding a way. I got 2 more minutes to go. I pretty much packed it all ready. Calm down. Calm down. I got you. I'm going to turn you off. And I'm going to turn myself on. So once I get off this thing, rest assured that I'm going to do a quick little meditation, figure out my energy, figure out myself. You know, the road's its own anxiety, and going into public is its own anxiety, and wanting to shine and be impressive is another anxiety. So I'm usually just jump into it. Now I'm going to be more mindful of it. I won't just throw my energy at people. I'm going to control this thing that is shining on me, and use this energy. Yeah. Use my energy wisely, and be here now, and enjoy the ride. I hope I see you on the other side. Peace and love. And as always, Chigathon. That means goodbye, but not forever and finish. And I will see you on the other side as soon as you like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I got We for Vegas still going. We're going to do an interview with Matt Morgan live on Thursday. And yeah, I'm going to be interviewing a multi-millionaire. Yo, get in where you fit in. You know what I'm saying? On me. So we're going to get in there and like swimwear. And I think I'm just going to go live on my YouTube with it. And anybody that's tuned in, make sure you catch it on Thursday, 3 p.m. Las Vegas time. Peace and love. Ciao.
Bella. Beijos. I'll see you guys. Peace.